What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Eyes,
where we challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This right here is my amazing wife, Iana.
And this right here, this is my sensational husband, Ayize. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. All right.
Like we about to make a personal movie or something.
Yeah, my sensational. Okay. Okay. Let me keep focused. We have a question that came in. I'm going to read this off very quickly, summarize it, and we're going to get right to it. Of course, if you're looking at this elsewhere on the web, you can always visit us at blackloveandmarriage.com to check out the question in its entirety and for a host of other good things. All right, y'all, here we go. I am a mother to a 4-year-old boy, and he is the most precious to me, and I want to give him a great life. Therefore, being a full-time mother to him is my most important priority. She says she's a very hands-on mother. She does all the school runs. She homeschools. She does arts and crafts, library visits, leisure time, etc. She says she also works part-time to make ends meet. But she has a goal. Mm-hmm. She has a desire. She has a thing within her that she wants to birth, and she wants to be a naturopath doctor. And she says this is going to require for her to go to school. She's been juggling motherhood, work, and so much. And she says last year she was trying to juggle work, motherhood, and studies, but due to the pressure, it didn't go so well, so she decided to put the studies on hold. Having said all that, she says, how do I chase this career path while holding a job down and being a mother at the same time?
I thought that was supposed to be a summary.
Oh,
you read the entire question.
That's all right. All right, can I take the lead on this, being as though I am a mother?
Yeah, go ahead.
What else am I? I am a wife.
Mm-hmm.
I am a businesswoman, right?
Do your thing.
And I holds it down.
Mm-hmm.
Do I?
You do.
All right, first what I want to do, as I so often do in so many of our chats with our viewers, is this. I want to normalize your experience and let you know that, a lot of women, a whole gang of women, a whole bunch, just about everybody, has this pulling inside of them where, you want to be there for your children. You want to give them the things that maybe you didn't get when you were younger, whether they be things that can be secured financially, whether it be more time and attention, exposure, whatever. It's really important. You're able to see those things, as you get older. Mm-hmm. You're able to see the blessings, but you're also able to see the failings. Mm-hmm. And you want to do better. And it is our belief that every generation is supposed to do better, mm-hmm. correct? Mm-hmm. So I get that. But then there's also this piece in you, right? You feel like you're here for some reason, for something bigger than even you can probably conceptualize, and you want to be able to fulfill that too. And I remember, this is probably, babe, like a couple years ago, maybe more than a couple years ago, a woman said to me, an older woman, she said, you're not going to be able to have everything. You're not going to be able to do everything. Your purpose in life now is your children. Plain and simple. I don't agree. And I know there's some mothers out there and some people out there saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe she says that. But I'm going to tell you this. A part of my divine purpose here, as I believe it to be, is my children and being a mother to my children and being able to raise them into the people that God would have them to be and being able to grow from my experience of being their mother, right? A part of my purpose is being able to be his wife and being able to give him what I don't even know I have to give. And a part of my purpose is to come into the world and uniquely do what I came to do, which is to fulfill my destiny and be able to be a light to other people in their own relationships and their own issues. I want to do it all. And so here's what I think. I believe we can have it all, my sister. I believe we can do it all. Mm-hmm. I just believe we can't do it all perfectly at the same time. You can do a little bit of it all, but you can't do it all, here's that key word, perfectly at the same time. So for you, concretely, that might mean that maybe your daughter needs to go to school instead of homeschooling to accommodate your dream.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
doesn't mean you can't be involved. It doesn't mean you can't be up in the school. Don't mean you can't be president of the PTA. Doesn't mean you can't tutor her. Doesn't mean you can't still do things at home and go to the library and all of that. It just means that it gives you more space to be able to have the time to study as well as hold down a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it means that, for... You trying to tell me to wrap it up?
Yeah.
He trying to tell me to wrap it up. Look, I'm on my flow, sisters. You feel me? Flicker your... What's that?
Your lighter.
Your lighter. Okay. Anyway, let me just say this. But what I'm trying to really pull forward here is that it requires you to make some changes that are uncomfortable so that you can do it all. But you have to know that you're going to have to give up something in the process. So then that means you give up the homeschooling of your child in that example. But perhaps it just means that you can't go to school full time. Your daughter, you want her to be at home. That's a priority. That's a non-negotiable for you. So then you got to do part-time. And maybe you do online schooling. How can you get it in so that you're still working towards it, but instead of getting out in 2 or 3 years, you get out in 5 or 6, but you're still moving. Just understand that if these things are important to you, I think that it's our responsibility to pay attention to them. It's our responsibility to look at them. Maybe for the next year, you're not going to be able to be in school. Maybe you're supposed to be studying. And we know that a lot of the studying that we do on our own, edifies us and enlightens us beyond what we can get in school many times. So maybe you need to be studying a book after book after book for a period of time and then preparing yourself for school. I don't know. I'm just saying there's room. But something has to shift, something has to change, and you have to give up something in the process in order for all of those things to coexist in a peaceful way. What you got to say, boo?
Well, I'm going to make it real brief, and I'm just going to say that, a lot of women that I speak with, they focus on giving their children the best. And, while I appreciate and respect that, one thing that I want you to hold on to is that sometimes the best is just enough. And so, what I mean by that is that, while we always want to give our children the absolute best, there's something to appreciate when it comes to the experience of giving them just enough. Because in giving them just enough, that gives them an opportunity to grow. That gives them an opportunity to experience the world where they may otherwise have been shielded or protected. So don't beat yourself over the head if you have to make the difficult choice to put your child in public or private school and take them away from homeschooling. Don't beat yourself over the head because sometimes
it may not be that, right?
It may not be that. But in choosing to fulfill your destiny, you may have to make the difficult decision to give your child just enough. And I think that because our children are resilient, they'll find a way to thrive and to survive. And with your encouragement and constant guidance, then they'll be okay.
I couldn't have said that any better. That really is the bona fide bottom line truth. When you can pay attention to yourself, you're also modeling to them what it means to have a sense of purpose and what it means to have your own business outside of them. Our children are our business, but they grow up and they go out into the world so that they can carry on their lives. And then you're left with what? Nothing because they leave? Or do you have some business of your own that you got to get done and you got to handle? Start today. Keep it going. Don't stop. You can do it. Just figure it out, commit to it, and put one foot in front of the other. One step at a time. You don't have to see where the path is going to lead exactly. You just got to take one step. You took the first step by emailing us. Now you need to put the next foot in front of the other. And all you have to do to stay on that path, to keep it moving, is do what?
Stop playing and start pushing.